Hey, welcome back to Offend You. I'm Michael Vaughn. I wanted to talk to you about two students from Wood River High School. They're filing a lawsuit and they're claiming that the district silenced their free speech. Two Blaine County School District alumni filed a civil rights lawsuit Monday in the U.S. District Court against the school district and eight administrators, alleging they silenced student free speech on two separate incidents. Dakota King Hutton and Emily Thayer, represented by Lynette Law Office in Haley, are suing the school district superintendent Gwen Carol Holmes, school board clerk Amanda LaChance, director of communications Heather Crocker, director of technology Teresa McGoffin, Wood River High School principal John Pierce, Wood River High vice principal Keith Nelson, Silver Creek High School principal Michael Glenn, and John Doe, whose name is unknown to the defendants, but who manages information on the school district's Google Drive. Damn. Alright, in the first case, a high school student was prevented from asking questions about her school district superintendent as part of a homework assignment, according to the complaint. In the second case, a high school student report to the Board of Trustees was redacted, in part because it contained concerns the school district administration did not agree with. King and Thayer were seniors at Wood River High in Haley in fall 2017 when the incidents occurred, and now they're both college students. King Hutton attends Northwest Nazarene University in Nampa, and Thayer attends Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. I don't know if I said that right. In response to an inquiry from the Times News, the Blaine County School District provided a copy of an email Holmes sent to the school district employees Wednesday regarding the lawsuit. The district is aware of the lawsuit and the district attorneys are reviewing it, Holmes wrote in an email. The district offered help to both students so that they could express their opinions in the proper manner, and they declined. We value students' voice and work hard to make sure students have the appropriate means to express their opinions. The plaintiff's attorney, Sam Linnett, issued a statement Wednesday. While there has been heightened awareness about free speech rights on college campuses, the issue has received far less attention in high schools, the statement said. High school students are often afraid of asserting their rights or are unsure of what rights they have. Too often, students' rights suffer at the hands of administrators seeking to put a positive spin on all school-related matter, but administrative public relation goals are never superior to students' civil rights. Both students were quoted in the statement. For me, this lawsuit is an attempt to hold school administrators accountable for what I believe to be unconstitutional actions, King Hutton said in the statement. Asking about how well a leader is doing is the kind of question you see in polls all the time, and it seemed like a very appropriate subject for a class on government. Unfortunately, I don't think the school district wanted anyone asking questions about their leadership. Thayer agrees. My job was to give the board and the administration student feedback on activities, achievements, and concerns, she said. I do not believe the school district had any interest in listening to or receiving criticism from students when I was the student board representative. I hope that this action will help other students understand how strong their First Amendment rights really are. So for a homework assignment in her advanced placement government class, King Hutton submitted an opinion poll to 30 random students and employees. The poll included 5 questions, 3 of which were related to Holmes' job's performance. The lawsuit alleges defendants deleted the poll because they deemed it a professional evaluation of Superintendent Holmes and claimed it violated an unnamed state law. According to the complaint, an unnamed state law, you just infringed and violated my laws on an unnamed law. What the fuck? Defendants told King Hutton that She didn't do anything wrong, but she was still reprimanded and given a no grade for the assignment, the complaint alleges. She suffered substantial embarrassment and emotional distress surrounding the claimed inappropriateness of her homework assignment and the subsequent publicity of the event in her school, the complaint said. King Hutton contacted a Boise State University political science professor and asked him to review her opinion poll. The complaint states, and the professor saw no reason for deleting her opinion poll. Well, no shit. I wonder what it was. King Hutton's attorney drafted a letter to the Blaine County School Board in May 2008, but the incident requesting the student received an apology and a meeting to be scheduled with the student, school administrators, and Holmes in the presence of the school board. The school board replied with a letter denying any wrongdoing and not consenting to a meeting, according to the complaint. They indicated King Hutton could address the board during a public meeting. In July, King Hutton's attorney sent a letter to the school board. This time, King Hutton dropped her request for an in-person meeting. That letter was not responded to, according to the complaint. King Hutton made public comment in July 2018 to the school board through her attorney, according to the complaint. The defendants failed to follow up with Ms. King Hutton's complaint and have refused to have any meetings with her and her attorney, it said. So, the fact that she did the right thing, she tried to talk to them in person. That's what you do. You say, hey, this is what's wrong. Can we fix it? And apparently that is what it sounds like. In a separate incident, Thayer experienced censorship as a Wood River High School student representative who was responsible for writing and submitting a monthly report to the school board, according to the complaint. The report was from September 2017 and was approved by a few adults, including a teacher and a school vice principal, Julia Graft. The redacted portion of Ms. Thayer's report expressed student concerns regarding the defendant's choice to change that year's graduation date. The complaint alleges, adding the report was censored and redacted by defendants before being presented to the school board. Ms. Thayer was never provided a justification for the defendant's actions, and it can only be presumed that the school wished to silence criticism of the unpopular actions, according to the complaint. After that, the school district amended its interpretation of the district's policies as a post hoc justification for their actions, the complaint said. It prevented Thayer and the student body she was representing from participating in the public process and affecting its outcome. In October 2017, Thayer sent an email to the school board that explained her frustration and included the excerpt from her report, according to the complaint. She received one initial response from a board member. Thayer's father talked to the school principal and asked why the report was redacted. The principal told him Holmes had directed him to do so, according to the complaint. Well, the lawsuit alleges defendants were made aware of both incidents, and the students only wanted acknowledgement of the mistake by the defendants and an apology, according to the complaint. The Blaine County School District will file a response in U.S. District Court, but that hasn't taken place yet, according to the online records. The school district on Thursday posted a notice calling a special school board meeting at 8:30 a.m. Saturday. There's only one agenda item, an executive session to evaluate the superintendent. It's unknown whether the evaluation is related to the lawsuit. All right, so listen. Two things are happening here. Either one, the students were fighting with administrators and let's just say that they're lying and they lied to their parents, and then the lie just kept getting bigger and bigger and snowballing until they're stuck because now you got lawyers, you got courts, and that's one scenario. I mean, they could be lying, who knows, or they're telling the truth. And there's another paper, mountainexpress.com, an author, Mike Lee or Mike D, something like that. He wrote a paper on this, and right now I'm tending to believe the students, because in the lawsuit they're not looking for money, as far as I know. They're just looking for an apology. The fact that they're not looking for money makes me tend to believe them. But like I said, this is as much as I know. I am gonna try and call and maybe see if I can interview them or not. That's just, I might not be at that level yet. So, that's one thing we don't think about. We hear all this crap on college campus, and visit campus reform. They're pretty good showing. Mark Dice does too. Bill Ayers, and I don't know when, and I'm not quoting him directly, but I'm summarizing what he said. But back in like the 60s or 70s, Bill Ayers said, in order to get them to think like us, we have to infiltrate their school system. And that's what they've done. The left has infiltrated our school system. I mean, what better way to change and to gain power, manipulate our kids? So maybe we need to educate them in the high school level, because you start taking away free speech at high schools, then they're going to be acclimatized to it. It's just going to be normal. You can't say this. Oh yeah. That's how, censorship. That's how it's always been. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna follow this up. I'm gonna see if I can contact them, see if I can get more information. But all right. Thanks. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe. Do all that bullshit you do. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Even if you disagree with me, comment. Criticize me, please.